Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due. To Yahweh, Bahashim Yashat, Bahashim Chakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who are one who ties truth. Salutations to the sincere brother out there who preaches truth and edifying the verses of our society diligence. And salutations to the elect scattered about throughout the four corners of the earth. And salutations to the few Agwaf who may listen. Today, as your brother I welcome back to today through the Spirit and power of Hashem Shabbat with another lesson saying, do we need face mask? And I was just got done reading this article and figured I'd do a lesson on it. So this was Friday, July 3rd, 2020. That's what it says, 7:15. It says, the data is in. Men are too fragile to wear COVID-19 masks. Grow up, guys. And of course, it's from a woman. It says new studies show that men are worried masks are not masculine. Are masks becoming the condoms of the face? And we don't need no mask, man. Why do we need a mask? So I'm just gonna get a little bit. I ain't gonna get all of it, and I'm gonna get some scriptures. It says last week, our social media feeds were flooded by the image of Dr. Anthony Fauci, the top U.S. infectious disease expert, telling U.S. senators that the country was going in the wrong direction. The image had a vivid layered power. Not only did it feel like a national death knell, but Fauci's appearance in an imperial red face mask emblazoned with the insignia of baseball's Washington Nationals seemed to signal another cultural war. Fauci was making comment about how to maintain one's masculinity while wearing a face mask. It says Fauci apparently isn't the only one anxious about face masks impeding his masculinity. The shock jock Joe Rogan, known for his massive following of male listeners, recently suggested that only bitches wear masks. Donald Trump Jr. was photographed at a packed party. That's really what I wanted to get. And the brother from our camp said the same thing. I can't talk to you if you wearing a mask. He said, if you wear a mask, you a bitch. That's basically what it is, man. If you gonna wear a mask, you a bitch. And the dude, you see people driving their cars just like the elder Malcolm said. You see a dude driving a car with a mask, and it's their car. It's their car. Let me just get that. I'm just gonna get the little video that the brothers put in the group chat.
As a matter of fact, if Americans did that, you wouldn't have as many people as you do wearing masks. Driving in a car all by your goddamn self with a mask on. Where you gonna get COVID from? Your steering wheel? From your seat? It's your car, dummy.
Here, Lisa, is that we were
right. Like, why are you wearing a mask in your own car, man? And I seen a dude the other day. He's riding down the road on a bike with a mask on. Bro, like, what are you scared of? We don't fear nothing but the Lord, man. The Lord got us. And that's really all I wanted to get on that. The part where the dude said, if you wear a mask, only bitches wear a mask. And I also wanted to get this little thing right here. This is from the U.S. Surgeon General. So these are like people who they're about safety. I guess they're in the Navy or some. They got a lot of followers. It says, seriously, people, stop buying masks. They are not effective in preventing general public from catching #coronavirus. But if healthcare providers can't get them to take care of sick patients, it puts them and our communities at risk. And this was back at the end of February, man. And then after that, they're like, oh, you need mask, you need a mask. But they just said it's not effective. It's not effective in preventing you from getting the coronavirus, man. So why do we have to, CDC guidelines say we have to wear a mask? But they just said it's not effective. Like, what's it preventing? You got the mask on, and you touch something, and then you touch something else, and then you may scratch your shoulder or something, scratch your arm, then it's on your man. It don't make no sense to me. It just don't. It don't make no sense to me, man. They just don't know. They don't know what they talking about. Right here it says prolonged use of COVID-19 related face masks cause health problems due to breathing in too much exhaled carbon dioxide. Breathing in excessive carbon dioxide is dangerous for the body. Some people with pre-existing respiratory illnesses may face health issues only with prolonged use of tight-fitting masks such as respirators. So, man, it's bad. It's bad for you to have it on for too long, especially if you working 8 to 10 hour shifts, like I do. I don't want to have that face mask on. Every time I get the chance, I take that motherfucker off. I just take it off. And if you don't have it on, you're gonna get rolled up. You're gonna get fired. You're gonna get suspension or whatever. Let's see what this says right here. It says, are masks effective against the coronavirus disease? It says, in light of this new evidence, CDC recommends wearing cloth face coverings in public settings where other social distancing measures are difficult to maintain, especially in areas of significant community-based transmission. But that's not telling it. We asked the question. We asked if it's effective. We didn't ask for you to go off topic and say something about wearing it in the public. We said, is it effective? And they didn't want to answer it. They didn't want to answer, man. It reduces oxygen. You can't breathe in it. This, that, and the third, man. Like, we don't need to wear no face mask. We got the Lord. Proverbs 1 verse 33. But of course, if they say we gotta wear a mask, all right, we're gonna put the mask on. Like the brother said, if it ain't the chip or the vaccine or the test, hey, me personally, I'm not gonna take no test. But get these get a couple precepts, I got some lined out. They just going into the Lord is with us, man. We ain't got nothing to fear. Proverbs 1 verse 33. But whoso hearkeneth unto me shall dwell safely, and shall be quiet from fear of evil. And that's basically what it is, man. We dwelling safely right now. From my understanding, I haven't heard of any of the Akim getting the coronavirus. And I don't know if it's for sure, but I believe that, I don't know, but I might have heard that maybe one in California, but they prayed on it and they good, or the symptoms went away. From my understanding, I would need more understanding on that, but I believe that's what I heard. But other than that, I haven't heard nothing. He got it. He has symptoms or something, but he prayed to the Most High about it, and the Most High delivered him from that. Job 5 verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. We're not afraid, man. We're not afraid of nothing that comes our way. Psalm 23 verse 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. The Most High is with us, man. We don't fear no evil. No pestilence, no diseases, no famine, death. The Most High is with us, man. Psalm 27 verse 1, a psalm of David. The Lord Yahweh Shemeshah is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? Who we gonna be? Who or what are we gonna fear? Whom or what are we gonna be afraid of? The Lord is with us, man. He got us to the very end. Romans 8 verse 31. What shall we say? What shall we then say to these things? If God be for us, who can be against us? What can be against us, man? The Most High is for us. The Most High is fighting for us. There's nobody who can be against us. There's nothing that can be against us, man. We got this, man. We ain't got nothing to be scared of. Psalm 46 verse 1. From the top. To the chief musician, for the sons of Korah, a song upon Alamoth. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof. Selah. There is a river, the streams, wherefore shall make glad the city of the power, the holy place of the tabernacle of the Most High. Was this it? There was one precept I wanted to get, but I couldn't find it. This ain't the precept I wanted, but as it said in the first verse, the power is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. But I can't think of the precept that I wanted. I'll put it in the description box, Lord willing. Psalm 91 from the top. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord Yahweh Shemeshah, He is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In Him will I trust. All right, we don't trust in no mask. We don't trust in no vaccine, in no chip. We don't trust in Esau, man, in this government. We trust in the Most High. He's whom we go to. I think this is it right here. Psalm 91 verse 4. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. 2 Timothy 1 verse 7. For the power hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. So we being circumspect, man. We got a sound mind. We know what's going on. We know what time it is. We got the Lord, man. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy power, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And this is also talking about, you know, when they go into war, when the Israelites go into war. But the Most High is still, he's still with us. He's not going to fail us. He's not going to forsake us. We don't have to fear. We don't have to be afraid, man. The Lord is with us. We ain't got to be afraid of Esau's devices. What was that? Just had it. Come on. Second Corinthians 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we not fooled by what Esau's trying to plan, man. Trying to get us to wear masks, and then there was this was back a while back about CDC put out the mask with the covers the whole face, but you'd have to cut your beard. Like we're not gonna cut our beard for y'all. That's going against the Most High's commandments, man. But that's all I had. Just wanted to show that we don't need masks. We got the Lord. But Lord willing, the video with edifying spirit to bite to the fold. Like I say, call halayim la yahbashim shabashim. The honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who grew up, who taught us truth. Shalom to this sincere brother out there preaching the truth and edifying the brothers and sisters who are steady diligence. Shalom to the elect scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth, and shalom to the few agwaf who may have listened. Like I say, Barak the Yahbashim Shabashim for putting a spirit on me to do this lesson. Until next time, Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and Abad Babo.